Good morning, brothers and sisters. I want to share with you about the parable of the laborers in the vineyard. Matthew chapter 20, verse 1. For the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that is a householder which went out early in the morning to hire laborers in the vineyard. And when he had agreed with the laborers for a penny a day, he sent them into his vineyard. And he went out about the third hour and saw others standing idle in the marketplace. So basically, he hired the vineyards, the first people, and hired them, but found out that they're not doing nothing. They're standing around idle. And said unto them, Go ye also into the vineyard, and whatsoever is right I will give you. And they went their way. Again he went out about the 6th and the 9th hour, and did likewise. And about the 11th hour he went out and found others standing idle. And said unto them, Why stand ye there all day idle? They said unto him, Because no man had hired us. So the owner basically came back out on the 11th hour and found another group of guys just standing around idle. But found out they weren't hired yet. Then said unto him, Because no man had hired us, he said unto them, Go ye also into the vineyard, and whatsoever is right, that shall ye receive. So when even was come, the Lord of the vineyard said unto his stewards, Call the laborers, and give them their first hire, beginning from the last unto the first. And when they came, they were hired about the 11th hour, and they received every man a penny. You see there, they got hired at the 11th hour, and they received as much as the first. But when the first came, they supposed that they should have received more. See, they thought they were going to receive more because they were there first. And they likewise received every man a penny. And when they had received it, they murmured against the good man of the house, saying, These last have wrought but 1 hour, and thou hast made them equal unto us, you see, which have borne the burden and heat of the day. But he answered one of them and said, Friend, I do thee no wrong. Did not thou agree with me for a penny? Take that thine is, and go thy way. I will give unto this last even as unto thee. It is not lawful for me to do what I will with mine own. Is thine eye evil? Because I am good. So the last shall be first, get this, and the first shall be last. Many are called, but a few are chosen. So the parable of the laborers in the vineyard was basically all about service. How much labor you've done. The 12 disciples, they gave up all their lives here, their service. They gave up all their lives here, their families, their jobs, just to serve the Lord. Because Jesus picked them to be the disciples, and they wanted to follow him. For them doing that, they're going to get great rewards in heaven. Likewise, it's going to be true the opposite. If you're not going to serve the Lord here, if you're just going to, just be satisfied with just being saved, you're not going to get much there. You see how it's a swap? So the more you do here, the more you serve God here, the greater the reward you're going to get there. The least you do here, the least you're going to get there. That's what that meant. And that's what the parable of the laborers in the vineyards was about. The first workers came there. They were hired to do it for a penny. But they stood idle all day. And the second group of guys, they were there at the 11th hour. The owner thought they were standing around all day, but they were never hired yet. So they hired them, and they went to work immediately, and they got the same wages that the first set got. You see? So if you serve the Lord here wholeheartedly, you'll get great rewards there. Likewise, it's the other way around. If you don't, you're going to get least there. Let me take you to 1 Corinthians 3:15 about the rewards real quick. 1 Corinthians 3:15. It says, if any man's work shall be burned, he shall suffer loss. But he himself shall be saved, yet so by fire. So if you're not serving the Lord, your works is just going to be burned up. But it says you're still saved, but basically by the skin of your teeth. So I hope this parable helped out. The last will be first, and the first shall be last. God bless you, and I love you guys.